What the story is, we released the I Am A Geek video, and Wil Wheaton was in it. We had some uber geeks that are considered to the geek community. Yeah, they're the geeks. And we had some people that are more the social networking types, the internet entrepreneurs, that I basically brought everyone together, all types of people that I felt were geeks in their own right, to all embrace being a geek. And so we had everyone from the people you would assume were in the definition of geeks to the people maybe you didn't think were, but they were still saying that we have geek pride and we're embracing being a geek. And I was hoping from it that it could unite everyone and it could just be a stepping stone for other people to claim their geek pride and everything like that. It wasn't like saying that these are just geeks and this is the definition of geeks. It was to begin the conversation, which it did. So Wil Wheaton, who was in the video, who's looked at as a very big geek and is looked up highly in the geek community, the next day after saying that he supported it, wrote up a whole blog post saying there's a difference. The title of it was Embracing Being the Geek versus Exploiting Geek Culture. And he was questioning the intent of the video, saying that, and voicing some people's concerns that it was possibly a marketing ploy, that we were mainstreaming geek culture and taking it back from people that had perhaps suffered from the term geek their whole life, and we were making it cool, and it was a hipster thing, and we were just basically stealing it from them, and also a term that some looked at as derogatory, and we were making it cool. And that was never my intent. And then I wrote a blog post, which he then posted on his blog, about the fact that it was just about bringing together the community, and it's not about looking at who suffered more, who suffered less, or who knows more, who knows less. And just like I said earlier in this live stream, in some communities, I'm not a geek at all. I don't know as much at all about it, and I won't pretend that I know as much about D&D and gaming and technology as I do, and with some developers and all that. And I, if anything, just want to learn more about it, and I think that's also what being a geek is about. Saying that those people are important and wanting to learn and having a passion to learn about their culture. And and with some of my friends, I'm an uber geek, so I kind of mentioned that. And Wil Wheaton basically said how he thought it was awesome, and he thinks my intentions were there, and I had good intentions, but I didn't represent the whole concept properly, which is a questionable thing. I think that it brought the community together in a great way. It created discourse, and in the end, it's for a greater cause. We did raise money for Room to Read, which builds schools and libraries for children in developing countries, so we can't forget that. If you buy the I'm a Geek t-shirt, the proceeds go there as well. And the whole thing around that, connecting with that charity, was that it had an educational and technology component to it, and the whole Society for Geek Advancement is about promoting geek culture and allowing other people to find their true potential too. And that's the second stage to it, not just being within ourselves and conversing in ourselves, but opening up the bubble to other people for them to find their potential too. So that's what it's all about. Yeah. So Wil Wheaton's is still a supporter. What? Did you guys? We have, right, okay. Wil Wheaton and I, we're on great terms. We email back and forth. That's long story short.